Hey everybody, welcome back to Breath of the Wild. We are on the final trial before we do the most likely fighting Ganon again. Boss fight. I'm just going to activate this real quick. I'm going to do something stupid because I'm curious of what this is, how deep this is. Okay, so I legit die. Okay. I was just curious what would happen. I wanted to know if there was an actual end. But there wasn't. You're throwing away treasure? You do realize how wasteful that is, right? If you didn't want it, I would have happily taken it off your hands. You threw the precious treasure down below? What were you thinking? I was thinking of completing a story. That's what I was thinking. I was actually thinking of doing that the minute you mentioned that it was supposed to be thrown down there. You guys don't get anything, but I do because I'm Link and I'm special. And you guys are just commoners. Get your face out of my face. Alright. But inside the box. Inside the box. Inside the box. It's a parody of out of the box. It says inside the box. Yeah. Oh no. No! What the frick, man? Okay, so this might take. I should probably flip it upside down. And it puts that one there. He puts frick. Puts this one. Alright, now there's something else I'm supposed to do here. Okay, so actually, this one was wrong. This one goes here. This one goes there. There we go. I have no idea what the ball thing, the giant thing in the skies has to do with anything, to be honest. Well, it does open a chest. I don't know how to do that though, so. But I don't care. I'm here to beat this story. They usually only give you like weapons that either I already have or weapons that are weaker than the ones I currently have. Or items. I got an extra heart? Or no, it healed. Now that you've collected 3 emblems, you must go to Divine the Beast. I couldn't read the rest. To the Divine the Beast. To define the beast. Define it. Define that beast. Now I have to go to the Divine Beast. Let's go! It's just a Hoppip. See, there's a Wurmple, too. I really wanted to get some of these Johto or Hoenn Pokemon. Speaking of weather, what is it going to be tomorrow? Oh, it's going to possibly snow. After I leave. Okay, good. Well, at least it's going to be in the 40s next week. That's not too bad, especially for late December. Here we go. The next part. When approaches Divine Beast in the name of the goddess. For this turn. This Divine Beast. It's the same messages that they gave me when I did the last one. I mean, the difference is the one with this one's actually a bit more annoying because with this one, it has an electric sword, and is incredibly fast. So the other one was annoying because of the water. They all could be very annoying. The easiest one was the wind one, in my opinion. So it might be a bit easier for me than tomorrow, or not tomorrow, right now. But I'm dressing up as each of the, or dressing up for each one. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is gonna be annoying. Oh yeah, he has a shield too. And the thunder attack may not work on him because he's already thunder. Now he's super fast. I do have a shield. Well, that's lovely. I already lost my shield. No, come on! What do I have in my thing? Do I legit have that? Oh, frick. Dang it, I kept hitting the frickin'. Great, good luck being able to hit him now. I have no bow and arrow, so. I forgot I had the shield one. The guy flexing. Oh yeah, frick! I forgot. Now I get some electric weapon. This is gonna be a bit more annoying. Cause I actually forgot how I'm supposed to beat him with this. Where is he, by the way? Oh, right there. That's my problem now. I'm not going to be able to hit him. You gonna hide now? Because I can't actually touch you. Yeah, because I can't actually touch him. Oh great, yeah. Lovely that both his shield and sword have electric attacks. So I can't actually touch him now. That's great. Jeez, I'm trying to get to my frickin' shield. Still less annoying than the last one. At least it only took one try. Without arrows, it's actually a bit harder. And without non-metal weapons, it's a bit even harder. It's also harder because when I fought him, I had to use weapons that weren't that couldn't conduct electricity. So I had to use guardian weapons, which is what I have in my inventory. Outside of this memory thing. And guardian armor, which actually makes me invulnerable to the stuff that he uses. Well, not invulnerable, but it deals less damage, I guess. There he is again. Why am I not... Well, I shouldn't be surprised. Was not... Yeah, it's gonna say the same thing again. That's why I'm not gonna bother listening, because he says the same thing again. Until he actually does the song. You know, kind of sad they all died. I think I'm almost done with this. I still have 3 more. I only have 2 more areas to do.
Princess of Hyrule, I accept your proposition without hesitation. Not only are they planning to resurrect Calamity Ganon, it seems the Yiga clan is also after our treasured heirloom. You have my word. I won't rest until the Calamity falls.
Gerudo Chief Urbosa, on behalf of Hyrule and its king, I thank you.
Do we get to meet the king?
I've never seen you so serious, Urbosa.
Oh my. I can't say the same. 10 years ago, you rarely smiled, my little bird.
Urbosa, I feel like you've called me little bird before. I was wondering where you got that name painful.
I wonder why,
Hmm?
Halt and face me. Unlike you traitors, I prefer to fight my enemies head on. Do your worst.
yeah, they always... I knew they were gonna be it, because they always hide as regular people. Also, it's so weird, this is the first Zelda game that actually had voice acting beyond... Actually, no, yeah, this is the first one that had voice acting.
Respect for our princess, you may keep your lives. Now go! You asked me why I called you little bird.
Huh?
When you were but a small child, my dear friend called you that with the sweetest smile that ever graced our land of Hyrule.
You mean Mother?
It was 10 long years ago.
Are we gonna have a memory inside of a memory? Please.
Yet her little bird still spread her wings and became the beacon of light Hyrule needed.
How they have, like, different rulers?
Sometimes I forget
Like, because they're
myself.
different kingdoms inside a kingdom? I don't get it. This game is legit one of the most beautiful games on the Switch. Like, it looks and feels amazing. You know what'll be interesting? Like, years from now, when the Switch is, like, pretty much done and over with. Personally, I don't think the Switch is going to be done. I think
must say,
Nintendo...
You are an impressive bow.
Hold on.
You may now wield Urbosa's fury far more often.
That'll come in handy.
You are the pride of Hyrule, hero. Take care of our princess. I'm leaving that honor in your capable hands.
Alright, but yeah. I think Nintendo's just gonna upgrade the Switch's dock, which there is a rumor that that's happening, and I think they're just gonna upgrade the Switch's dock so that way it can do 4K or higher resolution and higher frame rates to keep up with the PlayStation and the Xbox. I think that's exactly what's gonna happen, but I don't know. I don't know when. I just feel like it's gonna happen, and I think Nintendo's gonna keep that going with the Switch, just upgrading the tech and stuff, because they just gotta do what they did with the 3DS. Just upgrade it, upgrade the tech, upgrade the everything for the dock, and maybe even the tablet in the future, and just allow you to play previous Switch games on the new Switch, the new version of the Switch, or whatever it's called, and that way they can keep it going. I think that's what's going to happen, because Nintendo's, I don't feel like they're going to abandon the Switch just yet. I should probably put on the gear first. And like I said, like years from now, I wonder if when we actually do get a new Switch or whatever in the future, when they re-release this game, which they will probably re-release this game. Nintendo doesn't usually re-release games too much, but I feel like they will re-release this one. They'll re-release Breath of the Wild with all the DLC packed in with it to another console or to a future one as just be like as an upgrade. You know, just imagine how beautiful it'll look even with higher resolutions and frame rates. Though that could easily happen. Like I said, they release an upgraded Switch, and just they release an upgraded Switch, which if they do that, then you could probably have Zelda running at 1080p, 60 frames per second. Because right now, in dock mode on the Switch, it runs at 900p, 30 frames per second, and in undock mode, it runs at 720p, 30 frames per second. I feel like if they upgraded everything, they could probably get the Switch version of Breath of the Wild probably running at around 1080p, 60 frames per second in dock mode. If they don't go the 4K route. If they go the 4K route, they could probably go getting in at 144p, 60 frames. But I feel like they're gonna go with the like above average PS4. Like they're gonna go above the PS4, but not PS4 Pro level. It's gonna be like in the middle probably. So it'll probably be like 1080p, 60 frames. And then I feel like the Switch is like the actual Switch, the tablet, probably is gonna stick around the 720p range screen. I don't think they'll want to increase it too much, for the battery life, unless they can figure out a way to get a tablet that has a decent battery in it without it costing a little bit more. Unless if the cost goes down on some of the parts in it. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. The rumor states that Nintendo's supposedly going to be releasing a remodel of the Switch in 2019. Either it's going to be a 4K dock, or it's going to be a mini Switch. I personally think it could be a mini Switch, but I feel like they might release both. But whichever one it is, if it's a mini Switch, I probably won't get it because I already have a Switch, unless it's more powerful. But if it's a 4K dock, I'll definitely pick it up. I would like to estimate that a 4K dock, well, like a current dock right now, if you want to get a current dock for the Switch, it costs about $80. So I would assume that a 4K dock probably would cost around, I would say about, going from 80, you're going from like below like PS4 level dock to about, you're going above PS4 levels, so you're probably going to, I would say about, let me see. I'd say about $150, maybe $160 for the dock. 4K. It might not be that. It might even be about. I'd say the max will be $180 for the dock. $100 more to get a 4K dock for your Switch, which I'd say isn't that bad considering if it's 2019, the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro would have been out for. Well, the Xbox One X would have been out for about 2 years. The PS4 Pro would have been out for about 3 years. Their prices probably wouldn't have dropped too much. The PS4 Pro probably would still be about $399.99. Well, the Xbox One X is probably going to be about $349.99 or $40, or no, not $400. It'll probably $449.99 basically. I think that's a possibility, but who knows? But enough of that talk. I'll end the episode here because it's a good time to end it because I do have to look and see where these spots are.